Hello, Read 595, and welcome to week one of your final semester. I am Heather Brandon, your course instructor, and I'm looking forward to working with you the next 8 to 10 weeks on our shared goal of getting you to pass both parts of the comprehensive exam. In this screencast, I give you just a few pieces of information. However, the bulk of information that you need for this week, the tasks and assignments, is going to be detailed in your week one checklist. So be sure and check that out. So first, wanted to start by saying there is a light at the end of this tunnel. I know it's probably been a grueling and tedious process to get through the program while working full-time and having family obligations, commitments, other responsibilities, and interests beyond studying and writing papers. So you're almost there. This is me with former department chair Dr. Bowers when I completed the program back in 2010, and this was at commencement last May with some 595 graduates who did very well on the comprehensive exam, and you will also. So as you know by now, teaching reading is actually rocket science. And that's a quote from Louisa Moats, reading researcher, author, and speaker. And, the 6-unit course that you would take in most teacher preparation programs just isn't sufficient to go over everything you would need to know to be the most effective reading teacher possible. So hopefully this program has built your background and schema on reading instruction and has better prepared you to be an effective instructor. I know many of you want to continue in the classroom, which is fantastic. We need highly effective educators in the classroom, or as an interventionist or a specialist or a coach or whatever path you choose to travel. But now you have a lot more information and tools as a result of this program. And so this class is really the capstone where we are not doing any additional learning, or shouldn't be, but really going back and reviewing everything you've learned up until this point and synthesizing all of that information. So 3 important things to remember. First, you have the knowledge you need. You have been studying reading research, concepts, principles, researchers, etc. for 2 years or more now. And the questions for the comprehensive exam they have been designed to really showcase what you have learned. So they're very broad and open-ended because it's expected that you're pulling information in from all of the different courses. Number 2 thing to remember is to answer the question. And that's why we're going to be spending time looking at the question, developing outlines from the question, and making sure that when you read the question or the prompt, you see that there are several different parts there and you're able to effectively respond to all parts of the prompt. Because the reason that most people don't pass is either they ran out of time and just didn't get in enough content to prove that they have the knowledge base needed to complete the program, or that they just didn't respond to the prompt, or they didn't respond to part of the prompt, or maybe they misinterpreted the prompt. So please make sure you answer the question. You read it multiple times, you create your outline, and within your outline, you've allotted adequate time and space and content to sufficiently respond to the many pieces that you'll see in the prompt. And in the Comps Handbook, you can pull up prompts from the past 10 years. So you can see that they have many levels to them. So make sure you answer the question. And then third, relax. Be good to yourself. Get in some good routines for studying and preparation for this exam. Get support if you need it. I'm here for you, as well as, other colleagues in the program. I know past cohorts have had, different smaller study groups that have gotten together, or, done some interesting collaboration work online and utilized different, note card technology, tools, that kind of thing. So relax, you can do it. I know I've worked with many of you in previous courses. I'm familiar with your work, and I think you have the foundation and the knowledge that you need. So make sure you answer those questions and don't freak out about it, because you can do this. All right, what to expect in 595. So we have a variety of course activities, all very thoughtfully prepared to help you do what you need to do to pass this exam. So we're going to start with the reading framework. You're going to add to this collaborative document this week, where we're looking at all the different researchers and concepts that are going to be important to know for the comprehensive exam, key authorities. We're going to do some question analysis and outlining, go over writing tips to be successful on the comps. We'll be doing some theory to practice forums as well, which help you, do some reading research on big topics in reading and synthesize that information and bring in additional research. You're going to do 2 to 3 practice papers and then do peer feedback groups as well. So we have 8 weeks to get you prepared for the comprehensive exam. Each week is jam-packed with, learning and studying opportunities, but as long as you complete them successfully, I know you'll be well prepared. As a reminder, and I know this was in the discussion of the course syllabus, but the comprehensive exam is 2 parts. So the first part is the APA referenced essay, 2,000 words, that you have 2 weeks to complete. Then the second part is that timed essay that's occurring on Saturday, March 24th, that you only have 2 hours to complete. And that's definitely the one that stresses people out. But by the time you've done 2 practice papers, you will be kind of used to the drill there and know what to expect. And one of our practice papers, we'll actually use the online platform, ProctorU, so you'll be comfortable with that technology before test day. So an overview, Read 595 is advanced studies or preparation for the comprehensive exam. This is only a 10-week course, so we spend 8 weeks getting ready for the exam. Then you get the prompt. You have 2 weeks to complete that. And then Saturday of week 10, which is March 24th, is when we take that timed essay. So after the next 10 weeks, you're done. That's it. Your grade in this class is very unique in that it is a combination of your take-home referenced essay plus your score on the timed essay. So while we are doing a combination of activities and participation work, those are not scored in the sense that it will contribute to your grade at the end of the semester. Your grade is only based on the comprehensive exam. And this is detailed in the syllabus, so see that for more information. However, as a reminder, you can only take the exam if you have completed all of the required assignments leading up to that. So you are required to do 2 practice papers, timed, 1 with ProctorU. You need to complete 2 forum posts. The practice papers are weeks 3, 5, and 7. So if you look ahead at that tentative schedule, you'll know the forum posts occur, between the practice papers. And then 1 peer review activity where you're looking at another's practice paper and giving them feedback. So these are the required assignments that you will get detailed feedback on, and they need to be completed in order to take the timed exam, but your scores on this will not go into your overall grade for the course. But if you do not complete these, you will not be well prepared for the exam, and that is why you will not be able to take it. Important dates: Saturday, March 10th at 9 a.m. is when I will make the take-home question available on Titanium. No, you don't need to be sitting at your computer at 9 a.m. on the 10th to pull up the question, although you're welcome to. You can access it anytime thereafter, but that's when it will be made available so that you have exactly 2 weeks on Saturday, March 24th at 9 a.m. to submit that referenced exam. And then on Saturday, March 24th, around 8:45, you're going to want to plan to start your timed essay because you're going to have to they check your ID, they check your environment. And so the exam time is about 9 to 11 a.m., but we want to have some time at the front to allow for that. So that is when the timed essay will be taken virtually using ProctorU. You'll have 2 hours to complete the essay once you access the question with your proctor. So as you prepare to complete your program, a couple of reminders. Your grad check is due ASAP. So if you haven't done that, please do that ASAP. You also need to get 4 letters of professional references. 2 of these should be from professors, instructors in the program, and then 2 coming from those who know your work as a teacher. So maybe a lead teacher, a coach, a mentor, an administrator. If you are applying for the certificate or the credential, you need that verification of service. And all of these materials are posted in Titanium in the Reading Graduate Student Materials section, or I know there's a Titanium community for this, and I'm sure Dr. Hasis has given you this information previously, but just some reminders about that. Also, commencement and reception. Be sure and go to the commencement website for the latest information regarding this, but you will want to save the date for Friday, May 18th. We have the university ceremony at 5:30 p.m. on that date, followed by the College of Education ceremony at 7 p.m. in the Titan Gym. And the department always has some form of reception to go along with commencement. I'm not too sure the timing of that, as usually our College of Ed ceremony has been in the morning. And so we've done a reception, kind of a little lunch after that. But given that this is going to go pretty late, I'm not sure what the plan is for the reception, but as those details are made available to me, I'll share them with you, but definitely save the date, Friday, May 18th, and we can celebrate all of your hard work. I will probably not be there, given as though I'm due to have a baby 1 month prior to this. So probably not going to make it, but my heart and thoughts will be with all of you because I'm very proud of all the work and time you've put into the program thus far, and I'm excited to see you through the end of it in 595. So that is all I have to tell you about for week 1. Again, please consult the week 1 checklist, get everything done on that, and then I will see you next week for week 2. Have a great week.